Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome back to my channel, Sash Reads, and this is a book haul. My birthday book haul, to be exact. I don't know if we want to be so exact. My strawberries and cream. It's over there. I don't know if anyone has tried these yet, but they're so yummy. And they're zero sugar, which is even better because I've already lost one tooth. I don't want to lose another. I've got lots of piles here, and most of them are birthday piles. Some of them are bookstores having a sale. Some of them are just because. Don't really have any rhyme or reason. So let's get into it. First of all, we got Pucking Around by Emily Rath. This was gifted to me by Meredith, so thank you so much, Meredith. These cartoon covers are so cute. I love them so much, and I'm glad that I finally have the first book in the series. I read the e-arc of the most recent one and really enjoyed it, so I'm excited to go back and start the whole series again. Well, not again, I haven't read them yet. At an op shop, I found a copy of Cruel Seduction by Katie Robert. The receipt's still in there. I got it for $4.50. That is a steal. This is the one that I am up to. This is a scorchingly hot modern retelling of Aphrodite and Hephaestus and Pandora and Adonis. The lovely Tracy gifted me Exquisite Ruin by Adrienne May. This is one with very pretty sprayed edges. Look at the shimmer. This is a Minotaur reimagining, I believe. So yes, I'm excited to get to this, and I just want to say thank you so much, Tracy, for gifting this to me. Jan from Jan Agaton was actually the first one to tell me about this, so I put it on my wish list straight away, and then 2 days later it arrived at my door. So I don't know, that timing was just crazy. The lovely Tiffany from The Lair gifted me Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield. This has been on my TBR for so long. It is a shorty patootie, so I should be able to get through it. I am very excited. It's sapphic, it's horror, and it's set under the water. I pre-ordered the new copies of Learn My Lesson by Katie Robert, thinking it was going to match my copy of Desperate Measures with the sprayed edges. It does not. I'm very upset. Apparently Sprayed Edges doesn't come out until either late this year or early next year. So I am going to, it's probably already out of the return window, so I'll probably just give this to someone or put it in a little free library or something. Speaking of Jan from Jan Agaton, she gifted me one of her favorite books of the year, and that is A Chentra by Kaylee Smith. I've yet to read Phantasma, but I'm hoping I will get to it very soon. This cover is gorgeous. I love the purple. And I just have a feeling I really am going to enjoy both of the books, so I need to hurry up and get to it. This was for a video that just went up, and I didn't read it for that video, but that is A Kingdom of Stars and Shadows by Holly Renee. This was for my Do Your Worst video with Jan, and I didn't read it. But I have a feeling I am really going to enjoy it, so hopefully I'll get to it soon. I found this really good condition of King of Envy by Anna Wang for $2, I think, from the op shop. I am meeting the author again very soon, in like 2 weeks, so I was excited to find this copy so I can get her to sign it. She is thick. I have already read this book and I did really enjoy it. It's probably my least favorite of the 5 that I've read so far, but it was still really good. Another op shop find, I found The Writing Retreat by Julia Bartz. This is a thriller that I saw lots of people talking about. I don't know, the fluoro green really spoke to me. I have The Rebel Witch by Kristen Cicerelli. She is also going to Rare, so I needed to have the sequel of The Crimson Moth so she can sign them both. Another Lifeline pick, I found The Madness by Dawn Kodajic. This is a Dracula reimagining, I believe. I am not very far into it, that's for sure. I really enjoyed The Creeper Man by The Sulphur, so I'm excited to read another horror by them. Alan at Almond sent me one of my most anticipated sequels of the year, and that is Once a Villain by Vanessa Len. This is the 3rd book in the Monster Trilogy. The first one's being Only a Monster, second book being Never a Hero. I am so very excited and thankful to the publisher for this copy, and I cannot wait to get to it. I found a copy of The Book Eaters by Sunyi Dean. I loved this book. I read it a couple years ago now, and I really enjoyed this take on vampires. Not really vampires, literally they eat books. And it was like a fuck the patriarchy sort of thing as well. And yes, I really did enjoy Devon and her son. And yeah, I just really enjoyed this book. So I was really happy to find a physical copy for my shelves. The lovely Liv sent me not one but 2 gifts for my 30th birthday. And the first one was Kiss of the Basilisk by Lindsay Straub. This is a Basilisk smut. I am quite surprised she sent it to me, but I think the note, is the note in here or has it fallen out? Oh no, I think it's fallen out. The note was really funny, and I think I read it in my Full Moon Readathon blog, so go watch that if you want to hear what the note said. My pre-order of the hardcover of A Language of Dragons by S.F. Williamson came in. This has the beautiful sprayed edges, and I love that too. Look how pretty that naked hardcover is. The beautiful Zoe sent me My Dark Prince by Parker S. Huntington and L.J. Shen. This is a Sleeping Beauty reimagining. Both authors write very smutty books, so I am very excited to get to it. I just haven't even read the first one yet, and this is the third one, so I think this is like the kick I need to hurry up and read these books. I grabbed Wildcard by Elsie Silver because it's ex-boyfriend's dad. Are you kidding me? I've been waiting for Elsie Silver to do this. She finally has, so I'm very excited to read it. I really want to skip the second and third book just so I can read this one, but I'm gonna have to take my time, probably savor it. I have a feeling Goodreads Choice Awards last year picked the first book for the nominations and not the second book, even though they both come out last year. So I have a feeling the book 3 will make the cut and not book 4. But if this one's more popular, who knows? Maybe I'll read it for that vlog. I pre-ordered the spread copy of Blood at the Roots by Ladarian Williams. Look how pretty that is. Could not get over it. I also love how nice this paperback feels and how floppy it is. I think it's a YA magic school, so get on it, people. My friend Asha, who I always seem to buy her books off her when she has them for sale. Asha from Asha Reads, Asha Rose Reads, I think her name is. I don't know, I'll link her Instagram down below. She's always selling books on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm always buying them off her. So I have the first 4 books in the crazy, the Bromance Book Club series. So I got the Bromance Book Club, Isn't It Romantic, Crazy Stupid Bromance, and Undercover Bromance. I have read books 1 and 3, and I really enjoyed them, so I'm excited to get to the other 2. Asha was also selling Hot Summer by Elle Everhart. I believe this is Sapphic. It looks like it's giving Love Island. I've yet to read. I've yet to watch Love Island, but I have a feeling I'm going to love it when I do. This was the other book that Liv sent to me for my birthday, and that is Ensnared by Tiffany Roberts. I will be reading this for the Monster Smash readathon. Don't you worry. That's a readathon that's happening on Instagram from the 15th to 31st of October. A little sneaky plug right there. This is one of Sarah's favorite books, so I'm excited that Liv sent it to me, and then I'm going to read it for the readathon that we are co-hosting together. She's like, look, yeah, spiders are icky, but this spider's hot. I'm like, I don't know. We'll find out. And Amy, the gorgeous, gorgeous Amy, sent me Beneath the Sugar Sky by Shauna Maguire. I recently read the second one in the series and really enjoyed it, so I'm excited to have the hardcover of the third book. But yeah, this one is about this girl who, when she lands at the home, she finds out that her mother died before she was even conceived, and I'm like, I don't know if my brain can handle that, so I'm excited to find out what that actually means. I got the newest copy of House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas to match my other short paperbacks that I have of the series. This was the reason why I asked Asha to buy her books, because she was selling this beautiful copy of Between Despair and Hope. This is the Bookish Box edition. This is one of my favorite series. It's a romantasy with a 30-year-old mother as the main character, and it's like lots of angst and adventure and action, and I really enjoy it. So I'm glad I've got a special edition of the second book. Slaying the Vampire Conqueror by Carissa Broadbent. I'm slowly collecting all of the sprayed edged hardcovers that are coming out. This is a Think Books 2.5 in her series, Crowns of Nyaxia, I think it's called. I've only read book 1 and 1.5, so I am excited to find out where this comes into play. Someone was selling their unopened copies of She's a Keeper and Easy Tiger by L.E.K. Mulford. These are the Bookish and Spice editions. I regretted it so much when I didn't sign up for these, so I was very happy I found these for like less than cost price, which is amazing. These are so beautiful, and I love this series so much. If you love like rom-coms set in a zoo, these are definitely books that you need to pick up, and they're all very queer normative. This one has bisexual rep, this one has pansexual rep, as well as ADHD rep. This one's about Logan and Lark. I just love, first of all, the dust jacket. The artwork on this dust jacket is beautiful. Plus, it's reversible, so you do have this like cartoon cover one too. And then the naked hardcover is absolutely gorgeous. I cannot get over it. And then you've got the artwork in the end pages. I just love Bookish and Spice. They take so much thought and care into their special editions. They are definitely worth the price, in my opinion. So if you ever get the chance to sign up for any of their book boxes, they've got a contemporary romance, a fantasy romance, and a dark romance sub right now. They really like working with indie authors too, so I love that aspect about them too. This is Easy Tiger. I know that's a lion, but still. And then yeah, Hannah has pink hair, which I absolutely adore. And this is the reverse dust jacket. Look how cute they are. I cannot get over it. Tusk Love by Thea Guanzin. I buddy read this with my friend Tracy. We had a very fun time. If you watch Critical Role, you would love the little like Easter eggs you see along the way there. And if you don't, you would definitely enjoy this without understanding anything about Critical Role as well. This is a fantasy romance at heart. And I just had so much fun just adventuring with these two. So much fun. Speaking of Bookish and Spice, I got my July Romanticy pick here, which is Slaying the Shifter Prince by Claire Sager. Ooh. I think that's so pretty. And I just, like I said, I love how much time and care and thought they put into their editions. So gorgeous. And look, he must be a tiger shifter. How beautiful are they? And this one has a reversible dust jacket as well. Woohoo! I picked up the first edition hardcover of Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. The Australian cover has the checkerboard. This, I think, is a book about people trying to get into hell. I also got the new edition of When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. So excited that she is getting the recognition she deserves. Oh my gosh. But that is the sprayed edges. And it's the same end page with all her other hardcovers. You've got the map. But I love that so much. Heartbreak has a tone that echoes through the ages. Are you kidding me? So yes, I'm definitely going to take this to Rare with me so she can sign it. And I love this new cover as well. And then, who sent me this? Harlequin, HarperCollins sent me an arc of Slash Beauties by A. Rushby. I am 50 pages into it, slowly getting there. I am really enjoying it. And this is a book about 3 statues that were called Anatomical Venuses. And they kill the men that wrong them. They come to life and kill the men that wronged them, which I find so intriguing. So I'm very excited to finish this off. If you watch my full moon readathon vlog or my turning 30 vlog, you would have seen I did the 30-second challenge where I went to Big W and picked up as many books as I could in 30 seconds, and my partner Kayla got to buy them for me. So I'll quickly show them to you now. We got the box set of the first 4 books of the Kings of Sin series. It's already been wrecked, but I don't usually keep the boxes. But this is just for storage purposes. So I'm excited to get Anna Wang to sign them in a couple weeks. An Academic Affair by Jodie McAllister. I have read this and tabbed it. I'm very excited to meet her and talk to her about this. Favorite book so far of September. Got Lights Out and Caught Up by Nervesa Allen. I read Lights Out. I haven't read Caught Up yet, but I really enjoyed this one, so now I'm going to enjoy this one. A Fellowship of Librarians and Dragons by Jay Penner. This is a cozy fantasy. A Lesson in Thorns by Sierra Simone. I've already read this. I really enjoyed it. I think it was like 7 years ago I read this. Still a really fun, sexy read. Scythe and Sparrow by Brynne Weaver. This is the 3rd book in her Ruinous Love trilogy, and she actually has a new one coming out today. Not part of the series, but it's called Taurus Season, and I believe it's coming to me. It's going to be arriving tomorrow, and I'm very excited for that. Nightshade by Autumn Woods. This is a academia romance. Separate, like not the same feeling as An Academic Affair. This is like dark academia romance, I believe, and they're set in the Scottish Highlands. Match Me If You Can by Swati Hedge. This is debut Desi romance, and I just love that purple and the orange tones. It's so cute, so I'm very excited to get to this. And A Mouthy Curse by Sarah Penner. I really enjoyed one of the other books that she wrote, so I'm excited to read this one. Ever Blessed by Olivia O'Flynn. This is queer and it's a romantasy, and I believe she's Aussie author, so I had to pick it up, obviously. Metal Singer by Rachel Schneider. I think this is Pirates of the Caribbean inspired, which say less. The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Durst. I actually got the first book for my birthday last year and read it and really enjoyed it, so I'm excited to have the sequel. Terror at the Gates by Scarlett St. Clair. I'm very excited for this. I've heard mixed reviews about this one, but I love that cover. I just think that is such a cool cover, so I had to get it. And then Atmosphere, a love story by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have yet to read a Taylor Jenkins Reid that I don't like, so I'm excited for this one. So that was all from the 30-second challenge, I believe. And then these are ones that we went back to Big W a couple days later, and Kayla's like, you were looking for this one, but you couldn't get it, so I'll get it for you here. And that's Heartstrings by Ivy Fairbanks, which is another Scottish Highland romance, I believe. I just love that cover. I think those two look so freaking cute. And then we picked up Lady of Starfire by Melissa K. Rorick, which is the final book in her Lady of Darkness series. Bloomsbury sent me an arc of Revolve by Balcabra, and I was so excited. So I'm very excited to get to this next month when it releases. And then on Facebook Marketplace, I found someone selling Butcher and Blackbird and Leather and Lark for $10. So I said, why not? I now have a completed series with Scythe and Sparrow. My friend, my friend is coming to visit me, and so I think she's like 5 minutes away, so I've got to hurry up and finish this. So rapid fire. I went to Bent Books in Brisbane recently, which is a secondhand bookshop that I absolutely love, and I found all these books, and I'm like, I can't get them all, and Kayla's like, why not? And I'm like, because this is like 9 books, and she's like, just do it. I'm like, okay. So I got Alexis Hall's A Lady for a Duke. This is about a trans woman. It's a historical romance, and I'm very excited to read it and see what all the hype is about. I've got The Phoenix King by Aparna Verma. This is Indian-inspired fantasy, which I've been trying to diversify my fantasy recs at the moment. I feel like they're very white right now, so definitely excited to pick this up. The Luminous Dead by Caitlin Starling. This was one of Ren's favorite books of the year a couple years ago, so when I saw it there, I had to pick it up. This is another underwater horror romance, my bad. The Wolf of Orenyaro by K.S. Veloso. The series is called Chronicles of the Bitch Queen. How could I say no? This is another, like high fantasy with an older main character, which I absolutely love. I've got 2 sapphic indie books here. Meeting Millie and Tempting Olivia by Claire Ashton. I love these covers so much, and I think this is Amy Kaufman is the artist. And yeah, I just love having sapphic fiction on my shelves. Picked up Manhunt by Gretchen Felker Martin. This is one that intrigues me. So I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but I heard it's like very like extreme horror, possibly. I know Ren actually DNF'd it, so that surprises me. So I want to know why they DNF'd it. The reason why I went to the bookshop because I saw this at the front, and that is The Hounding by Zenobi Purvis. This is one that Laurie from The Lair got me onto, and then like we all tried to get an arc of it, and I think she was the only one that did. But I'm very excited to read this because I was reading Night Bitch at the time when she recommended it to me, and I really enjoyed Night Bitch, so I'm excited to see, do these girls actually turn into dogs? And then I think my most favorite book that I grabbed from that haul, from that secondhand bookshop, is this hardcover of Victory is Greater Than Death by Charlie Jane Enders. I read this a couple years ago, fell in love. I hate the paperback copies. The covers are atrocious, but I love the hardcover copies, and I think this is beautiful, but they're usually like 40 bucks. So when I saw this for $15, I said, why not? Okay, last but not least, the bookshop shelf lovers are shutting down, which is very sad, but sad for them. They're trying to get rid of all their stock. So they had a 50% off sale, and I bought 9 books. Let's talk about them. First of all, the picture on the website was different than the picture that I got, and that is Pucking Wild by Emily Rath. The picture on the website was the cartoon cover. So when this showed up, I was quite disappointed, but that is okay. It was 50% off, so I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, I am gonna have to get rid of this one when I do eventually get the cartoon cover. Dylan Drake's Cubs and Campfires. I read this last September and it was so friggin' cute. I loved it so much. This is a gay romance by an Australian author, and I just loved it so much. So I'm very excited that I have my own copy. Another queer Australian author romance I've got, From LA to London with Love by Elizabeth Luley. This one is actually signed by the author, which is insane. I read this as an arc and I've loved it so much, and I recommended it to a lot of people who like single mum romances. And so she is bisexual, and there is a lot of talking about that because she decided to have a baby by herself. And yeah, I really enjoy this book. Monster Pucker by Cleo Evans and Ashley Bennett. This is an ice hockey romance with monsters. That's literally my vibe right now, so I could not say no. Don't Stop Me and Don't Leave Me by Eden Emery. These are both sapphic dark romances, so of course I had to get them. I got books 3, 4, 6, and 7 in the Dark Olympus series by Katie Robert. So that's Radiant Sin, Wicked Beauty, Midnight Ruin, and Dark Restraint. So I've got the first 7 books bar book 2 now physically on my shelves. So I love that so much for me. And yeah, so I am at the moment up to book 5. So it's these 2 I haven't read yet. I have read these 2 and I really enjoyed them both. If you like Achilles, Patroclus, and Helen, I think you would like this one. And then this one was Cassandra and Apollo. Those are all the books that I've recently acquired since my last book haul. Let me know down below, have you read any of these books? Which ones should I put on my TBR up higher? But yeah, that is a lot of books, and I know I just did an unhaul, but I think I need to do another unhaul now because I don't know how I'm going to fit all these books on that. And this also, I think, takes me to over 400 physical books on my TBR. So I think a new series might be coming to my channel, because that needs to come down. Thank you so much for watching. If you got to the end of this video and have nothing else to say, pop a ring emoji for Dark Restraint and Katie Robert. Don't forget, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos by me. You can also add me on Goodreads, Instagram, Storygraph, and TikTok. It's just @SashReads, except for TikTok has 2 S's on the end. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.